Today is February 21st, and this is CitrusTV Now. I'm Dillon Brendle. Here are today's top stories. The long-awaited changes to I-81 are on the way, and the city of Syracuse is releasing its community grid vision plan to explain them. Mayor Ben Walsh releasing a 56-page plan highlighting the aims of the multi-decade project. Some of the notable points from the report include filling in empty space around the city and keeping everyone connected to the new 81, especially on the north side. Connection is a big theme of the plan, with more bus routes and walkable communities. The plan wants to maintain as much of the existing community as possible, keeping homes in place and reducing racial disparities. The plan isn't binding, and the city is looking for public comment. There's open houses in the city next week. CitrusTV reporter Michael Lamort will have even more coverage on the changes coming to the city tonight at 6. This Friday, the Syracuse University Volunteer Organization is collaborating with the nonprofit Sleep in Heavenly Peace to host a bed building event. Student volunteers will make 40 beds for kids in the greater Syracuse area. The president of the SUVO says beds are important for all to be cared for, physically and mentally. The event will take place from 1 to 4 in the Sky Barn on South Campus. New details now on the case of an alleged beating at the County Justice Center last month. Now, Onondaga County Sheriff's deputies have been cleared of all wrongdoing. Inmate Ozell Stanley's family accused deputies of assaulting him and not addressing his mental health needs. An altercation over Stanley having a plastic chair in his cell left his face bruised. He was released on $2,500 bail to get medical treatment. Following an internal investigation, the charges have been dropped. The town of Oswego Volunteer Fire Department will no longer be responding to the SUNY Oswego campus. This comes as firefighters say they were overwhelmed with calls. They received 52 calls in 50 days, most for non-emergencies. Now it's up to the Oswego Town Board to establish a campus fire protection district. The commissioner says firefighters can still watch their pagers and will be prepared to respond if needed for an emergency at the campus. Coming up, the Biden administration is taking another step to relieve student debt. Find out if you qualify after the break. A toddler had to be taken from her parents yesterday after ghost guns and fentanyl were found within the child's grasp. The couple included 28-year-old Julian Mullo, who already had 2 third-degree criminal charges against him. When the detectives arrived, they found a ghost gun on the child's iPad, fentanyl on the floor, and a ghost AR-15 in the closet. The couple is now in custody. The latest now on the Biden administration's effort to cancel student debt. The president announcing today he will forgive $1.2 billion in student loan debt. The relief is for more than 150,000 people in the Saving on Valuable Education Plan. The SAVE plan, as it's known, will help borrowers who have been in repayment for a decade or longer and originally took out $12,000 or less. Now for a quick check of our weather. Spencer, there were sunny skies today. I really enjoyed it. Are they here to stay?
Unfortunately, Dillon, my answer is the same as it's been the past few weeks. The sun is going away, at least for the next few days.
Dang it.
I know, I'm disappointed too. It was super nice outside. There was barely a cloud in the sky, as you can see here. A bit chilly in the shade, but it did feel quite warm at 45 degrees. Now, as we move into later tonight, it should get down to about 33 degrees at around 3 a.m. tonight. The clouds will be moving in at around 6 p.m., so we won't see those nice clear skies that we saw last night and throughout the day today. Now, as we look into the next 3 days, you can see we are expecting a little bit of rain tomorrow, 45% chance, and throughout the weekend, it will cool down to about 24 with a low of 12 on Saturday. So, you know, from 42, 45 down to 12, it will be getting pretty chilly. Now, that's it for weather. Dillon, what's coming up on News Live at 6?
Coming up on News Live at 6, an ESF professor with an odd side job, hammering a connection between blacksmithing and his chemistry classes. That's all the time we have for you today on CitrusTV Now. For more of the latest, follow @CitrusTV News on X and Instagram. I'm Dillon Brendle. The news continues in an hour with Peyton Spellacy and Zach Richter. We'll see you there, Syracuse.